All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. In today's video, I want to share with you the latest news involving Ethereum, involving Bitcoin, as well as Algorand, Cardano, Polygon, lower cap altcoins, and then even lower cap altcoins. If you're interested in making money with cryptocurrency, click subscribe. We drop a video every single day demystifying this cryptocurrency market. Let's jump in. The first piece of news that you should know involves Ethereum. Israel on its way to design a digital shekel on the Ethereum blockchain. The Central Bank of Israel chose Ethereum's network to launch the stages of its CBDC trial program. And this speaks to the revolution that we are seeing. Countries are choosing Bitcoin for its hard monetary principles, its undebasable, permissionless store of value properties. And also, countries are choosing Ethereum to build their stablecoins. You can build on it, like we're seeing from nation states. Many leading nations, including China, Japan, France, Sweden, and more, have worked years on developing a digitalized version of their national currency. Israel has just made the announcement, they've just jumped in. And Yoav Sofer, their CBDC project manager at the Bank of Israel, explains why they chose to build on Ethereum. We did a trial with Ethereum technology, not because we think that's necessarily the technology we'll use, but because it was a technology that was available to us to get our hands dirty in order to understand its advantages and disadvantages. So they're saying they're not committed to Ethereum, they're not totally bought in yet, but I think they're saying they like that everybody uses it. They like that it's open for everybody to use, and I think they especially like the network effect that is the Ethereum network. And here's how they're testing it. The Bank of Israel created teams that set up a trial environment based on the Ethereum blockchain and issued a token representing CBDCs. Subsequently, it designed digital wallets from which team members could exchange imaginary digital shekels with each other within the bank. So the testing continues. We will have to see how this plays out. Give me your thoughts down below in the comments section. We will see. Next piece of news involving Algorand. Sequoia Games brings augmented reality to board games using the Algorand blockchain. So this Catan-style game combines a physical board with NFT-backed characters that can be bought and sold between players on Algorand's blockchain. And the reason I found this significant is because any integration with the National Basketball Association is a huge win, because the NBA does have their own built-in audience, and Algorand, in this case, got that win. We've heard of digital basketball cards as collectibles, but what about board game characters? Sequoia Games has tapped Algorand as the digital ledger behind its new Flex NBA product, a National Basketball Association licensed board game that uses augmented reality. Would you play this? Well, in a description on what this is, the company said Tuesday that Flex NBA is a turn-based board game with similar mechanics to Catan that's played with a physical board in combination with a mobile app. And augmented reality, that's really the innovation here. And in a direct quote from Sequoia Games as to why they're pursuing this future for gaming. There is a missing bridge between the old school, board games, and the technology that exists today. A bridge that also connects our need to own something physical in the real world that is moving too far into the digital. In today's gaming landscape, we either have 1960s board games or mobile apps and PS5s. There is no reason that these worlds need to be separate. Hey, that makes sense to me. And this is happening on Algorand. Let's keep moving. Next up, some pretty interesting news for Bitcoin if you like cheap Bitcoin. PSA, there's a government auction of 5 Bitcoin in total from October 26th, ending on October 28th, on which 1 BTC starts at only $27,000. That's practically half off. Is the government stupid? Do they not know the true value of Bitcoin? I'll show you the page in a sec, but here are the details. This is a website called GSA Auctions. It is an auction website which specializes in selling proprietary surplus, government obsolete properties, as well as seized items from police. It is like a giant thrift shop online, and most listing offerings are based in the USA. I will link this down below if anybody wants to literally try and bid on Bitcoin half off, but we're going on GSI auctions. Let's just type in Bitcoin, search, and we can see, like right here, 5 different offerings. There's one whole Bitcoin right here, starting bid at $27,000, 1.5 Bitcoin for 40,000. The lowest is 0.44 of a Bitcoin for 11,000. 0 bids at the moment, and bids start on the 26th and close on the 28th. I did post this on Twitter yesterday. Make sure you're following us right now. There's a link down below in the description. But I saw a lot of questions asking, why would the government do this? And my only guess is they definitely have to start the bidding a little lower, or else literally nobody would buy it. You could just go on Coinbase right now and buy one for, 62, 66,000, whatever it is. So they have to start lower, but this is a pretty drastic low. I think they just want to encourage bidding, but let me know down below if any of you will be taking advantage. Next piece of quick news for those of you that like/hold ADA. Luxury villas in Portugal were just acquired using Cardano, worth over 4.1 million euros. So a Cardano whale is buying. Is it Charles Hoskinson? Is it somebody from this audience? Either way, they just made a major purchase using Cardano. Prometheus International is developing real estate projects in Portugal, betting on luxury properties, and wants to give its customers extensive payment options. The first 2 properties in Portugal were paid for using Cardano cryptocurrency. Give me your thoughts on this down below. Do you think this Cardano holder will be kicking themselves in 10 years for spending their ADA? Or do you think that this is a pretty good way to take profits on the way up? I want to hear what you think. Next piece of news for Uniswap competitor, Decentralized exchange Zklink has just raised $8.5 million ahead of its market launch. The team behind the project said that their DEX is seeing strong demand following China's latest crypto crackdown. So this is one we're invested in. I found this pretty interesting just because of who's invested and also what Zklink is aiming to do. Decentralized exchange Zklink has closed a major funding round led by Republic Crypto to help ramp up for its market launch later this year. Zklink aims to become the first multi-chain DEX to enable one-click cross-chain transfers across both Ethereum virtual machine and non-EVM compatible chains. At launch, the first Layer 1 chains to be supported will include Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Huobi EcoChain, and Polygon. And in a direct quote as to why Republic Crypto chose to back this project, interoperability is the goal of many blockchain projects, but Zklink fully backs up the talk, allowing intuitive cross-chain exchange across multiple chains. We're very excited to see zero-knowledge technology implemented in this way in the realm of decentralized finance, and look forward to supporting the Zklink's team throughout their journey. All right, it's nice to keep tabs on how this space is evolving, but let's keep moving. Next piece of news for Polygon that may make you feel good. Polygon has just paid a $2 million bounty on a bug which could have compromised $850 million in user funds. So the bug bounty program is working, and the bug has been caught/fixed. White hat hacker Gerhard Wagner has earned $2 million after reporting a solution to a potentially costly double spend bug on the Polygon network. And it's all good, I guess. It was caught. Polygon agreed to pay the maximum amount for the bug bounty report. They paid $2 million, and the hacker, Wagner, has received the funds, and claiming to be the highest bounty ever paid out in history, and no user funds were lost with the exploit. So, I guess, all good. Give me your general thoughts on this, on Polygon, but let's keep moving. Next piece of news for lower cap altcoin DTravel, basically a decentralized Airbnb type platform, calling all future hosts and guests of the decentralized home sharing economy. Take a look at how the DTravel participants will receive their TRVL distributions. So basically, if you're traveling in the future and you either want to host or be a guest, much like Airbnb, this is an option for you to earn some of that token distribution. Following the launch, which has not happened yet, of DTravel governance token Travel, a distribution allotment corresponding to about 9% of the total supply of travel tokens have been reserved for distribution to the first 1.1 million hosts and first 100,000 guests who complete bookings on DTravel. The last note I do want to mention is that only properties that are self-listed by hosts on DTravel are eligible for the token distribution. Commercially managed properties are not eligible for this incentive, which I like. All right, does this interest you? A decentralized home sharing economy? Let me know. Next piece of quick news for Zilliqa. Brave Browser's chief scientist, Ben Livshitz, joins Zilliqa as their CEO. So he has left Brave Browser and is joining the Zilliqa team. Now, Livshitz has spent the last 4 years at Brave, which is the company building the privacy-first Brave Browser, also has their built-in crypto wallet, also has the basic attention token, and Livshitz helped build the company's research division, which focuses on privacy, scalability, and performance. Now we like Zilliqa. Just as a reminder on what Zilliqa is a blockchain focused on using sharding to achieve a high number of transactions per second. Sharding is when a network is broken up into smaller shards, and these split up the storage of the blockchain's data across multiple groups of nodes. Now, my takeaway is a man named Livshitz is about to do a whole lot more sharding work, but according to the release, Livshitz will encourage Zilliqa to become more data-driven and have a bigger focus on hiring from the fourth quarter of this year onwards. So, if you like Zilliqa, I think you like this, let me know. But that is the video. My name's Austin. Have a great weekend. See you tomorrow.